Welcome to the Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach certification. Today we are going to be discussing advanced coaching techniques, more specifically how to implement strength-based coaching for motivation. Let's get started with an introduction. Strength-based coaching is an empowering approach that focuses on identifying, leveraging, and amplifying a client's natural talents and strengths rather than solely addressing their weaknesses only. This method recognizes that meaningful progress and sustained motivation stems from building on what the clients already do very well. By fostering a strength focused mindset, clients can unlock their full potential, overcome challenges, and achieve long term success. Objective: this lecture will teach you how to identify and apply the strength based coaching techniques to motivate clients while emphasizing their successes and potential. By the end, you will have the tools to integrate this approach seamlessly into your coaching practice. Let's get started with some key points. Key principles of strength based coaching. 1. What is strength based coaching? It is an approach rooted in positive psychology that prioritizing leveraging natural talents by building on what the clients already excel at, fostering a growth mindset, shifting the narrative from weakness correction to strength optimization, harnessing positive energy, focusing on energizing activities to fuel confidence and creativity. Example: your greatest potential lies in what you already do well. How can we build on that? 2. Key benefits of strength based coaching. First is boosted motivation. The clients feel empowered working on their strengths. Improved confidence. It highlights the client's achievements and abilities. 3. Greater achievements and engagement. It aligns the coaching with the client's personal values. And 4. Sustainable growth. The clients can achieve long term progress by leveraging their strengths. Example: a client doubts their ability to lead. By focusing on their natural social intelligence and past successful team collaborations, it can boost belief in their leadership potential. Let's move on to number 3, which is shifting the mindset. So rather than fixing weaknesses, aim to minimize the weakness impact by managing weakness without overfixating. You can enhance a unique strength by building exceptional skills that set the client apart. Example: your strengths are your foundation. What strengths have helped you succeed before? Techniques to identify and leverage strengths. 1. Conduct strength assessments. Use the tools to uncover natural talents. Example: Clifton Strengths helps identify top personal strengths. VIA Character Strengths, it explores the core virtues like courage, kindness, and resilience. Example: you can ask a client to reflect on the times that they have excelled effortlessly and take feedback on what they consistently receive from others. For example, a coach saying, what activities make you feel in the flow, fully focused, and energized? 2. Strengths based questioning. Ask open ended questions to explore and reinforce strengths. Example: what do you feel most proud of in your work? What skills have helped you overcome past challenges? And what strengths could you bring to this problem today? 3. Reframe challenges with strengths. You can transition the focus from obstacles to opportunities. For instance, a challenge could be that a client struggles with time management. You can reframe by saying leveraging their organizational skills as a potential solution. The coach can say, how might your natural ability to plan help you improve over time with time management? Example: encourage the clients to list their strengths and brainstorm how these strengths can address their current challenges. 4. Use the past successful blueprint. Tap into memories, achievements to build confidence. For instance, think of a time when you surpassed your own expectations. What strengths contributed to that success? Example: your past achievements are proof of what exactly you're capable of. 5. Incorporate strengths into goal setting. Set aligned goals with strengths to maintain motivation. You can use SMART goals example by helping a client leverage their problem-solving skills to achieve a professional milestone. Example: how can your strengths make the goal more achievable? 6. Celebrate small wins. Small successes reinforce the strengths. Example: what strengths helps you achieve this milestone and how can it help next time? Techniques to apply. You can create a strengths maps where the clients visualize how specific strengths intersect with upcoming opportunities. 7. Encouraging strengths in relationships. You can help the clients recognize strengths in interacting with others by focusing on collaboration skills during team projects. The coach can say, how do your empathy and teamwork skills enhance your interaction at work? Example: a client feels undervalued in their team. By recognizing their role as a great collaborator, they start to contribute more confidently. Mastery techniques for coaches. Engage with empathy. Show deep understanding of the client's unique strengths through affirmations. Example, you excel at coming up with innovative solutions. It's very inspiring. Tailor strength conversations. You can use the client's language to frame strengths. If the client values creativity, discuss how innovation can solve these challenges. Promote self awareness. Regularly revisit and refine strengths as a client. Coach can say, how has using your strengths evolved since the last session? Foster a strengths oriented culture. Shift the coaching practices to focus on what is right with the client. Phrase adjustments like what opportunities could amplify your natural resilience. Quote a coach may say, when you fully step into your strengths, progress becomes inevitable. Deepen the client reflection. Ask multi-layered questions to deepen the discovery. Example, what strength helps you the most during stressful situations and why? Example, insight, a client might discover that their sense of humor helps them conquer the work pressures. Let's have a look at the summary tables. Table number 1 talks about the key principles of strength-based coaching. We'll have a look at the principles, the description, some action examples, outcomes, and some advanced insights. Let's have a look at foster a growth mindset. The description is that it shifts the focus from weaknesses to strengths optimization. Example, you can discuss how the strengths can overcome perceived barriers. Outcomes is that it builds confidence and progresses mindset. Advanced insights, you can reframe weaknesses as areas influenced by underutilized strengths. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples. Table number 2 talks about the benefits of strength-based coaching. Let's have a look at some benefits, the description, example coaching use, client takeaway, and some advanced insights. Let's have a look at improved confidence. Its main description is that it builds belief in abilities by recognizing past wins. Example coaching use, you can highlight the leadership shown in unexpected moments. Client takeaways, it strengthens the self-assurance in facing new challenges. And some insights is that it can guide clients to visualize future leadership based on demonstrated abilities. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples. Table number 3 talks about strengths identification techniques. Let's have a look at some techniques, the description, example questions, purpose, and some actionable tips. Let's have a look at the strength-based questions. It's mainly used to explore the talents by asking reflection-triggering questions. Example, what tasks make you lose track of time? The purpose is that it is used to discover energizing or flow-inducing activities. Actionable tips, you can ask follow-ups like what does this activity energize you? Why does this activity energize you? Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples. Table number 4 talks about the quotes that a coach may use. We can have a look at some quotes, the context, some purposes, actionable coaching tip, and the client impact. Let's have a look at the first example, which is focus on your wins. It is mainly used for celebrating small victories, and the purpose is to reinforce measurable progress. Actionable coaching tip is that you can ask the clients to journal weekly accomplishments linked to your strengths. Client impact is that it builds confidence and momentum in achieving goals. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples. Table number 5 talks about using strengths in goal settings. We're going to have a look at some steps, the description, example action, outcomes, and some pro tips. Let's have a look at celebrating progress as a step. The main description is that it acknowledges wins, large or small, using strengths. Example action is that you can use for highlighting their persistence to complete their project. Outcomes is that it energizes the clients with accomplishments reflecting their abilities. Pro tip, you can co-develop a timeline of milestones with celebratory points. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the examples. Let's have a look at some MCQs. Take a moment to have a look at question number 1 and number 2. Take a moment to have a look at question number 3 and number 4. And finally, have a moment to take a look at question number 5. Thank you.